Atari, it's finally back. It's back. It was never dead, but for the longest, Atari was not necessarily at the forefront of a lot of things. But in the past, I would say 3 to 4 years, we have seen this comeback of this company. And I think 2025 is going to be their year, particularly during the holiday season, with this special 2600 plus Pac-Man edition that was just recently announced. It's now on pre-order. You can come to the website. I will have the link for you in the description. Honestly, this console, it's amazing. It's amazing just for the looks. It's not the new thing, of course, because Atari 2600 came out 3 years ago, and it's still you can still buy it from the website, and it looks amazing with the wooded panel and everything. But this version is very different, very unique. The colors, of course, might be, if it does well, and I know it's gonna do well, we may see other variations, other versions with different colors and all that motifs, and that's great. Nintendo does it all the time with its console, so why not? Atari can do it too. There's not a problem with that. So now when you come here and you look at the pre-order, just to have an idea, you can see the edition. There are two things that they're selling right now. Of course, you get the Atari Pac-Man edition console plus joystick. You can pre-order now, or you can get the high score cartridge collection. So that is an option there. Here you can see the imagery, 45th anniversary of Pac-Man. Amazing to think. And here are also the pre-order of this different colors of joysticks, which is great. So these are wireless, and I love the colors of each. I know, and they all have the little ghosts on top, which is amazing. You got the red, the blue, the orange, and then of course, and the names are there. Pinky, you got Clyde, Inky, Blinky, the red one, of course, Pac-Man edition, the yellow. Or you can buy them all as a bundle if you want to collect them. Definitely they are collectible. Here you have the different games are coming in separate package. You can buy them together, but if you want to buy them separate and add it to your collection, of course, Galaga, in my opinion, one of the most classic games in the era. I remember playing this as a kid. Those are my two favorites. Pac-Man and Galaga were my two favorite games to play on the Atari 2600. And of course, they're 7000, so they're compatible with all the previous ones they have. Of course, the consoles they have done. Dig Dug, another classic. Xevious, another classic. Of course, Pac-Man has the double feature. I think has the arcade version plus the version that came out for this case 2600. That is not the best version, but it's available there too. You can see $169 for the whole thing. And here you can see it comes with a game, which is great. The two Pac-Man games. It has the wireless controller. I wish it came also. I think you can also. It comes with a wire. You can still connect this with a wire. You can hook to that, or you can use it wireless. Here, you can see the image. It looks so neat. At first, I was a bit torn. Honestly, I've been a bit torn because I do like the classic color, the classic panel, but this yellow really stands really nice. And based on what we saw on the video, these are going to light up. The Pac-Man in the front and the Ghost, and I think the Atari model, they're going to light up. So it's gonna look so neat on display. And here you have the box, which really nice looking box, very nice motif. Of course, the game. Here the console, and this is of course the Pac-Man game. Here you have the high score cartridge collection 700. These are the games that you want to buy them separately. The only thing I see is that the packaging is different in color according to what the notes say. So it seems that you buy them separate like this, then you have these different colors. The packaging is going to be different. Honestly, I don't know why they couldn't do that with a whole package over there. I don't think when you buy everything together, this come with that, so that you have to buy separately. But I like the colors of the cartridges. The cartridges, as you can see, the colors are different. So if you are really mostly collecting for, just to display, just for the collectible value of them, maybe that could work. I'm not necessarily keen of it. I think just the cartridge itself can work like that because, yeah, as you can see, the colors are different. The packaging is different. The cartridge plastic is different. Very, very different than the one that comes here. And this version that already comes, this is the black one. It comes with this, just a regular, which in my opinion is more than enough, more than sufficient because it's pretty much retro. So the rest, the games that you can buy, they come like this, so it doesn't affect me as much. I don't see the need to go for the other one, although you can buy the whole package and get them all together. I'm telling you, really, Atari is doing amazing work. You know, it's doing really amazing work. Of course, with the announcement of all the collections, like the Mortal Kombat collection that is coming soon. They stuff, of course, they bought Digital Eclipse, so they've been producing games. They that beat 'em up that they did with the Power Rangers. I've been playing that. You know, it's fun. I like what they are doing. The collection, the DLC that is coming for the 50th anniversary. Also, the Turok games that they produce, and a cartridge for the Nintendo Switch. Already pre-ordered that. So honestly, Atari, it's in a good place right now. I would say that Atari is not only playing it safe by tapping on the nostalgia, but also by cementing what really people love about this, the gaming history. They are touching in gaming history. Nostalgia is simply create a mini console with added so many ROMs on it and sell it for whatever amount. They also looking into preservation. This is the way you want to do things. And in a way, it respects the fans and what they already have in their collection, giving them an option to replay those games in a better way, with better systems. And that is fantastic. Bringing back some of the old games through this collection, through those cartridges, is the way to go. And I feel that that is what companies should be doing. Of course, particularly in a time and age where everything is going digital, Atari is definitely invested into doing things physical, and I think that is what a lot of fans, a lot of gamers want. They want to have physical media, and this physical media, it's great. Now, do I think you should buy this? I would say if you haven't bought anything, this perhaps an entry point. It's nice, but you can go just for the Royal 2600, pay less, and still have a good deal, and still have something that really resembles the original, and you find yourself a lot of these games. Now, a lot of these games are hard to come by in the aftermarket. They are really hard to come by if you're looking for the original stuff. You know, they are selling it for a lot of money. Pac-Man, they're in the $100. It seems that recently, with all this stuff, with Atari coming back, with all of this, there's a big fan base, a lot of people really looking forward for the retro stuff, so games are going up in price. But the great thing about Atari is that they're re-releasing a lot of these games, and to me that it's fantastic news. Of course, there's other things that we would love to see. I would love to see Activision, for example, games making a comeback. Maybe they get a deal with Atari and they also bring them back. I would not be surprised if that would happen eventually. There's a lot of good things here. There's a lot of good news here. You can see the games already are available there for really a nice price. Some really classic games, some new games, but definitely there's a lot of great things that are coming, that are announced, and I think that is the way you do it. You can see some of them are sold out, like Tiger Heli, the Super Circus Atari. So there are a couple of things already sold out. You can see that, but there's many others. So I think this is a great way to honor the memory, the legacy of this iconic, legendary company that, yes, it has changed hands over the years, and maybe it's not the same company that it used to be, or the same owners, of course, but the current owners of this company, this French company, have done a fantastic job in really bringing all the things that need to be brought and building that legacy and the history. And hopefully also they start moving forward into creating their own new consoles and doing new things. But I think they're tapping in the retro side. They're doing it great, buying studios to create games for modern times, modernizing that. They're doing some deals with some other companies. They're in talks with others to get back again into the arcade market. But I cannot stress enough how much I feel like a kid, how excited I am right now to see Atari making a comeback. It makes me feel like a kid again. I cannot describe it. You know, to me, this was my childhood, and I just feel so connected with it. So I'm so happy for the company. I haven't decided yet which version I'm going to get. I haven't decided if I want to just get the console without the games. Maybe I don't want to spend all that money, or if I want to get just some of the games, the bundle of games, or a controller, or maybe get the whole bundle. I don't know, but I'm totally sure that I will get something. I will support the Atari, of course, on this, and I'm thinking that this is going to be a hot item for the holiday season. So just go for it before it completely sells out. It's just a beautiful representation of Pac-Man, of course, the celebration of Pac-Man's legacy, but also Atari's legacy. And why not? I think, it's just money. So sometimes you got to put it where it really make you feel happy. Bills always come. But what do you think, my friends, about this? Are you excited as I am for this? Are you going to support it? Have you already pre-ordered? Are you waiting to pre-order? What do you think about Atari now? What do you think about this approach that this company has now for retro gaming? I think that is the right approach. Do you agree with it or disagree with it? Let me know in the comments below. So once again, my friends, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, to comment, and to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification button so you're reminded of the next video. Follow me in social media, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Threads, on Instagram, and please consider supporting the channel financially through Patreon. My friends, God bless, take care. I will talk to you again. Bye-bye.